I knew it! I fucking knew it! Alto isn't a real person. He's an alien life form from another planet. Now buckle up, my brochachos, cause this shit is about to blow your mind. November 15th, 2020. The day the mysterious spaceship landed in a small town. I was a Lycanroc in my previous life that day, when I noticed something strange going on in my buddy Blaziken. He never touched his partner Metagross or trained like usual. So I thought, he's just exhausted. But then the next day, he started floating. Not levitating, not flying. Floating. I was starting to get suspicious about Blaziken. So I decided to ask my friend Sylvie. Now keep that in mind, back then, me and Sylvie were just friends. We weren't dating or anything. So I asked Sylvie if she noticed anything off about Blaziken. But she then said this: OMG Dusk, chill, Blaziken just adapted to this new lifestyle.
I'm sorry, what?
The fuck you mean lifestyle? Did you not see that fucker float around and sing? Tell me nobody does this shit for a lifestyle. Anywho, Sylvie was useless and had no information. So I relied on my new trainer, Anna. Anna was a kind soul. At the time, she was 15 and wanted to be friends with anyone. She was willing to help me with this investigation. But then it happened. Blaziken was suddenly into having bubble baths now, but it wasn't your normal routine. The water was pink and the bubbles had the scent of roses. So I thought, maybe this is his new lifestyle now. But it wasn't. As I climbed in, he crawled to me and held me against his naked crimson feathers. He gently caressed me and sang this weirdly soothing melody, which sounded like this. I'll play a clip. That melody traumatized the shit out of me. It happened for 3 nights. And when the phase was done, I looked outside the window and saw hell. No joke, it was 3 p.m. and the world looked like it turned on dark mode. But what I saw next was so utterly horrifying and gruesome. It looked like it came straight out of a horror movie where the creature is in its final form. There he was, Blaziken. A large black Blaziken-like figure with long black tentacles and a smile that said, "I'm ready to fuck." The world around him was a shade of violent pink. With bubbles of pure madness, time was meaningless and existence was upside down. They called it the Eternal Night, a domain made by the creature so it could survive on sloth and desire. A domain made to conquer the world and turn it into a paradise of lust eternal. So as Blaziken was performing his parish song of alienated doom, me and Anna decided to put an end to this shit. And as usual, we failed. I rushed outside and nearly got infected by this so-called music for days straight. That melody played 24/7 all night. I couldn't eat, sleep, or think properly without that melody playing in the background, and for the duration of November, December 2020, I went insane. I'll let you bros go because I have a music video to post on the 27th, and I'll see you brochachos in my Get That Idiot music video. Jesus fucking Christ! We are not killing this dude, aren't we? Sorry, intrusive thoughts. I'm so glad you potato chips came this far, even to the point where I have to fall to sin first for being the angriest clanker on the earth. Thank you for sticking with me. If not for you, I would have been fucking that godforsaken twink show known as Alto. So buckle up, my brotato chips, cuss. I'm about to tell you what happened to my old OC. April 7th, 2025. I made an OC that will appeal to my girl Sopra. I named him Alto, you know, because he's supposed to be Sopra's boyfriend. He was the virtue of chastity and a well-refined gentleman. He even had a silver ring to represent his purity. He saved his sex until he was gonna marry her, the girl of his dreams. But then something shifted in him. As we made episode 4 of Celestial Fighters, that fucking virus had to strike at him again, pulling off a 2020 Blaziken incident. So we continued making the episode. I even redesigned Alto to make him less pure and more fitting to my appeal, even making him straight instead of married. But we couldn't stop what was coming. As I decided to hand Alto down to Johnny, he made that shit even worse. Not only did the symptoms of that virus spread to him, but he thought it was a good idea to make him speak Japanese. From an anime hater. The only anime I could tolerate is Jujutsu Kaisen. But anywho, back to Alto. They were in denial about my OC being infected by my old traumatic virus. So Sopra decided to give me a new OC in replacement for my old one. His name was Charlie, and he was a CG5 fan. The more I paid attention to Charlie, the more and more like Blaziken Alto became. His clothes changed from an old rock and roll shirt to a skin-tight leotard suit with a black and pink gradient. His silver ring was even swapped out for a gold one. Fucking hell. That guy really said, fuck being pure, I want gay sex now. Which, by the way, Alto even changed his sexuality from being straight to bisexual to straight on gay, which made me sick to my stomach. What's even worse, this happened while I was losing my mind over the new gens saying you're toxic. I think y'all are toxic for losing your shit over those two twinks singing and giggling, and you say that I'm toxic? Nuh-uh. What the fuck is going on? Who cut off my slime rant?
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I don't know what I'm doing out there, but thank you so much for watching Murdabot MSM. Now, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, because half the people aren't really subscribed to my channel. And no more content will be done by now, because, like, I'm gonna go kill myself or something. Alright, this is Murdabot MSM, signing off.